Whether you heard the Eve introduction there while I was just waiting for YouTube to load up. Hey Eve, you literally waited. You waited for the second I've started. I was even eating dinner and you didn't bother me, but the second I've started the stream, Eve is here to assist, and Eve headbutted the desk. I'm not sure why, but Eve is here. Hello everybody who is tuning in on this Wednesday evening. Welcome back to the wonderful Rimworld, where there's already been a fight. Honestly, it's quite impressive. Also, this pinged up. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether this was from the end of last stream or whether this pinged up. Like, I loaded the game, and Eve, could you please get comfortable rather than just turning around? I loaded the game, and it pinged instantly, saying there was a slave ship. Now, I genuinely don't know if that was from before or whether that was an event that happened the second I loaded this one. Could be any of them. Well, you're actually quite good. Climber, you're good at trading. Go and investigate that. Yeah, a lot's going on immediately. I guess that was the one from last time, seeing as they don't have anybody or anything there. But, yeah, what actually did happen over here? Alien called Michael a mugger. I mean... sure. I think... right. Eve, can you not headbutt the microphone? I do need that. It's important. Okay, you're important as well. You can try and get comfy. That's a claw in the leg. That was not comfy, was it? She's not listening. I mean, is anybody surprised? No, not really. But she isn't listening. Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure why the fight started. Eve has just moved the microphone away from me. Thank you, Eve. Eve, the sound engineer. Right, look, I need this hand to go on the keyboard. You can't monopolise it completely. And there we go. Right, she's sat down. I'm basically resting my arm over her, but that's fine. She seems to be happy with this arrangement, so it's fine. I digress. I digress. Yes, we're back with some Rimworld. I did notice also when I loaded in, the two Ciscos have, of course, first thing first, gone and claimed spots in the spaceship, because naturally that is what they do. And then we will put the other one over here. You over there. You know, it's just everyone in the spaceship. Professor Chaos, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 4th month. A broadcast salute to you from chat, from me, maybe from the game, maybe from Eve. Eve, are you going to roll over? No, you're not going to roll over. You're too comfy. You might flop onto your side. And flop. There we go. You're getting yourself comfy. Eve is ready for a nap. I don't blame her. It's a tough life being a cat where you do nothing all day and nap. But there we go. Tara is no longer picking out on food. Cool. Yeah. The colony is doing well. There are a few people in the hospital, as is almost perpetually somebody in the hospital. Petrol had got bit on the leg. Michael got bit on the arm. Why is there so much biting going on in these fights? You got bit how? How has that happened? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I want nothing to do with any of this. Ugh. Right. Now. Oh. You have literally crashed into my base. Are you any good? Solid enough. Well, I mean that's just a freebie at this point. Who shall we? I mean, Halogen, you are probably closest. I mean, if you can eat, it'll be quicker. If we just draft, if we tend without medicine, okay, that was that ship going out of range. Tend without medicine, and then put them in jail. They are, you know, Blue Moon Corporation. They're not. They've shot up our base a few times. It's perfectly fair, I think, to capture them. How are they? Oh, they'll be fine. I mean, they'll survive. Petrol Head is fully healed. Oh no. Oh no. Well, it could be way worse. Seeing as there is a whole lot of animals. The fact that only 2 have got the plague, that's quite impressive. I want to sneeze, but I don't know if it's going to happen yet. Noodlebrain, thank you very much for the donations. Once saw Alex in chat. I've started working for the winter again, so a membership to the FailRace Broken Ski Lift Club is on its way for me. Oh, God. Is that worse than the Broken Car Club? I honestly don't know at this point. Could be worse. Sounds more annoying to try and fix. Yeah, good luck. Good luck indeed with that one. Sure, we'll research guns we're probably never going to build. The Gauss guns seem to do more damage than they do any good. Oh, Halogen, I need to undraft you. Go about your business normally. You've got little resistance. We will convince you in no time. You will be one of us. You will be one of us. I mean, look, this is a very wealthy colony in terms of both money, in terms of food, in terms of, let's say, vehicles. Hopefully the spaceship will work soon. Cinti, rather than cleaning dirt, you know what? Let's give you the dubious honour of trying to move the the infantry fighting vehicle. Where is Picard going? I don't know, but we are going to get the MGTF back into its parking space. We will open these doors and this. Oh no! Don't park there. Park there. Perfect. That is what we like. Get the vehicle parked neatly in here. A little bit of a faff. Maybe we should try, but I don't even know if I can build a road, because that might be... oh, yeah, okay, we can't. We are literally right on the edge of the area. Now make sure we turn off. Stinty can get out of said tank, and... yeah, everyone is fine. Everyone is happy in here. Cool. Did we finish? I think we finished... oh, we were going to... I know what I was going to do. I was going to move these over. We were going to add some more sleeping arrangements in here for people. You know, try and... ooh. the Tasmanian Devils are... well, we've tried to tame these before. I think it was Tasmanian Devils. Do we even have one still? Oh, why is Alex got hurt? Fought a rat. Almost lost. Is there somebody on the way? I think Tim Horton. Tim Hortons is there to rescue me. That sounds about right. If in doubt. Tim Hortons to save the day. You never know. It is a good thing. It is a good thing. Yeah, I mean, we could cut down the trees down here a bit. We had bionic red pandas. We never had bionic Tasmanian devils. We did have, I think, in the last colony we had 1 Tasmanian devil. I tried to get 2, but we only managed to tame 1 before it left. So we have had a Tasmanian devil before. But we have never successfully got 2 of them. We had bionic red pandas. They were pretty... in theory, they were pretty scary. In practice, they were not quite... They could do a lot of damage, but they were rather the glass cannon, if you will. They could do a lot of damage, but they didn't live very long. Okay, so Golden Piggy has got inspired taming. Almost just suggested having a look. Golden Piggy does. Probably the only one. Okay, you have inspired recruitment. Which I don't know if we can. I don't think we can. If we were... I have now lost the person I was looking for. You. Right. Golden Piggy. If we find one of these... Okay. No, never mind. Worth a try. Oh, they're on level 5. They are 1 too low. We've made a masterwork. Firebird has created a masterwork bed for our spaceship. Good stuff. Cisco, are you in? I mean, you're not bad with animals. Come on. Oh. Worth a try. An effort was made. An effort was made in there. Didn't quite. Oh. Damn it. Oh. Well. That is not ideal. You know, on the infected head. Petrol head can tend to it. Hey! Okay. Gadrius did get 1. Good stuff. We have a Tasmanian Devil. Quite useful. Just need to get the other one now. Yes, the amputation of the neck might be needed at some point. Hopefully not. We got good medicine. We're not giving them the good medicine. We're giving them the okay medicine. Like, they'll survive. I mean, if it's really bad, I'll give them the good medicine. But ideally, no. I don't want to waste it in someone who's not... I mean, again, it is... Oh! Climber! Oh, you're also bloody useless. The 2 people that have got the inspirations for the animals are the 2 people that can't bloody tame the animals I want them to anyway. That is no good. Of course, Rimworld would not be kind to us. Why is there random blood? That's the blood of Alex the cat. I don't know where the rat was. Pretty it's been eaten. Man, must have got into the base somewhere. Surprisingly injured cat, considering. I mean, we had a... Was it a husky that took down a person last time out? Sometimes the animals do impressive things. Sometimes they do not. Caleb with a bit requested the Tasmanian Devils be named Piastri and Ricardo. I like it. I mean, hopefully we will be able to tame the other one. But I do like it. We will get Ricardo going on. We just need to try and tame the other one before it leaves the area. Oh, you're no longer inspired. That's fine. Lucky 1P Cat, thank you very much for the donation. Taming. I had Eve introduce the stream. she does that sometimes. She does that occasionally. Today being that day, but like you've not been in the office for a lot of today, and you chose your moment carefully. You know, in which case, meow. When Dagon becomes the director, we don't want that. And Cass the new star. Well, Cass is asleep on the bed, and I don't know. I don't actually know where Dagon is. I presume asleep upstairs in her hut. She was around earlier. She's wandered off. Cats are more reliable than dogs, although Apollo could be head security. Yeah, that's probably about right. No, that kind of works and everything. Sounds like a good system. Sounds like a good system to me. Let's... I'm going to... I'm not really sure... I'm not really sure what we're going to find when we do get this ship working. I'm going to have storage for, you know, if we are going to be mining crap at some point, hopefully, like, fingers crossed. We will get some mining going on here. We can probably allow this stuff to be powered. Just thought we should. Also, I get a chair for the computer and everything. I mean, yeah, it's a nice ship. I think this one. Hopefully, it'll behave itself. We can potentially use it for hopping to missions, and we can use it for hopping to these. I don't quite know how to get there, but that will be something that we figure out as time goes on. But yeah, the ship should work. We have a shuttle as well for sort of smaller journeys and the like. These things here produce chem fuel over time. These things burn through a bunch of chem fuel quite slowly. We have a lot of chem fuel on the ship. This feels like one big, massive explosion waiting to happen. But, you know. Now, where is that thing going? We need... Who is going to be the... I mean, it's going to be, like, a cowbell, or... It's going to be a Yitikin that's going to be one of the best when it comes to animals. Kirk is on the way. Okay, Kirk is probably the best shot we have. Yeah, you know what? Good choice. Kirk is 19 animal skill and a Yitikin. Like, that's... Yeah, if anyone is going to be able to tame, don't you even think about running away. Come on. Oh, no. Where are you? Uh-oh. Kirk, I want you to tame the Tasmanian devil, but also problems are occurring currently. Oh, that's a terrible time. Okay. Right. Area 3. Oh, well. Composite bow and recurve bow. McCrae and Firebird are in Area 3. They are going to be inside the ship. Now, we are going to expand that Area 3, of course. That's fine. We will quickly shut doors. Close, close, close. We can close these ones, although these ones are slightly less significant because we have the interior doors. I think every other shutter, if you like, is currently closed. So what we're going to do, people... Well, we're going to put everybody into Area 1 that needs to. Kirk will be the one that is allowed outside. I'm hoping Kirk can tame the animal and then sneak away. Everything else, all animals, report to Area 1. Get out of the bloody way. We will need people. Hammond, to the tank. Any of you got good? None of you are good shooting. I don't know if I need a good shot or not. Picard, get in there as a gunner. We might need that. MG, you can get in there as a gunner. Scrub, drive the tank. We might need the tank. Okay, well, you know what? We might have to save trying to tame that for another day. I just don't trust this lot here not to ruin our day. I think we did need a war. Did we need a war queen or did we need an Apocryton? To be fair, there might be an Apocryton with this lot, to be honest. Wait, so if we just do... I did mean to do that. Can we see if we can get Kirk to tame that? Because, okay, so they aren't instantly attacking. We'll give Kirk a good chance at doing this. Ah, damn it. Okay. Kirk, run this way. Away from Tasmanian Devil. Is this locked and loaded? It looks like it is. Reload. You are also loaded. That should be fine. We will drive that out and then shut the door behind, so we are safe. Okay, we will let that fully reload. Oh, travellers, this you have picked. Oh! Apparently Lando's turned up as well. We don't have a Tasmanian Devil for you yet. Are you almost ready to fire? You are. Because, I mean, this is going to... Once this hits, it's going to trigger, well, everything. What do we really want to go for first? There wasn't an Apocryton with it. To be honest, I think we just hit in the middle of this. Do not hold fire. And... Oh, well, that did some good work. That hit hard. Kirk is going. Have we got... Here we have got... The rockets have hit. They have not hit as hard as you would... Well, I mean, they've done some good damage. They just don't... They just don't quite hit as hard as you would hope. Now, I mean, we know how powerful this thing is. There are some mechs on the way. Everybody else. Okay, Kirk. I mean, honestly, if you can just sort of head up there, you'll be fine. Can I shoot? Okay, I won't quite be hitting them there. That thing will be re-aiming, I should think. Next volley is coming in. Come on. Wipe out some mechs, or at least do heavy damage to them, which you have done pretty well. Everything is going to be turning up on not a huge amount of health, which is good. I'm going to have it hold fire for a second. What range can I get? Can I get them in range of the tank? I will just... Okay. Hit from range with the Abrams. Okay, it does stun them. Which, I guess... I guess it hits hard. Okay, Kirk, you've made it back to the base. No problem at all. Everyone else is just chilling in the ship. Which is honestly not a bad place to be. If you're going to be stuck somewhere, like, this is a pretty good... pretty good location. The Abrams is killing them. It's more slowing them down than anything. I think Kirk is... I think I did have Kirk restricted to A run. They are, yeah. That's fine. Ooh. Careful we don't blow up our own wall. Thankfully we are not. They are kind of all forming up in a little cluster, which is helping the Abrams massively. I'm going to have to turn those off, because... we run a very big risk of blowing up our own walls here. Norris and Mac are about to have a real bad day. Unfortunately. I would really suggest you don't go this way. Although the mechs... Oh yeah, no, the mechs have spotted them. Mac is running. I mean, I admire the bravery here. foolish and all, but I do admire it. Well, Norris did not live long, and Max got a knife. Right, you have a steel knife. It's not even a special knife. It's not even a particularly exciting melee weapon, and you've charged at what is the equivalent of the mech's equivalent of a tank. What did you expect at this point? If I'm being honest, what were you expecting? I think something. Oh, they're taking a pot shot at Capito. I would maybe run away, because you are going to get shot to pieces. Oh, War Queen is gone. Good work. I mean, Caleb is right. Yeah, mechs are pretty weak to melee. However, about 10 centipedes are not going to succumb to your tiny knife. is probably the important thing to realise. Yeah. Alright, we're just going to pull that back ever so slightly, let it reload. Let's see if your Centurion shield will deflect that. It did quite well. I mean, we've got a couple of centipedes have made it through, but they are injured. Now they will be about to get blasted by... Okay, well, your shield has crumbled. We've taken out a number... Oh, no, okay, they're not... They're 7 or so dead. Come on. Come on. Prepare the next shell. Ah, you missed the Centurion. I mean, we've dragged the Centurion away, and this thing is dead. We've at least managed to spread them out in such a way whereby... How is this doing health-wise? It's taking 70%. Okay, it's taken some hits from that Centurion. We will simply fall back out of range, let it reload, and get ourselves ready for another shot. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Brought the shield back online. Both centipedes in there are gone. Made no impact on my defences, which is good. These Centurions are a little annoying, because I can't really cut through the shields very easily. With the Abrams isn't good against a Centurion, I don't think. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just retreat up here. There's no reason to keep fighting that battle with the Abrams. You two out of there. That is the Bradleys, they're probably better, I would hazard a guess, at dealing with the Centurions. There's no real need to, though. They're so the enemy are so spread out now. The Killbox will be able to pick them off one at a time. But yeah, the Bradley would be the better suited. Oh, Noodlebrain is fixing Capito there. The Bradleys would be better at dealing with, saying that that one died immediately. That is, yeah, not very smart. The Centurions can't, with 4 Centurions in the kill box, they ain't going to do anything, because the shields get overwhelmed. That thing hits, like, big one-shot, which isn't actually very effective against the Centurions. So the kill box will eliminate them. There's another one gone. Very, very quickly. They did have a very unimpressive raid. We picked them off from range with the Abrams. The rockets and the mortars did a good job. Yeah, I mean, we defeated them pretty neatly. My only real concern is it might have cost me the chance at the other Tasmanian Devil. which would be unfortunate. The uranium turrets are doing some good work there, and that one's gone also. 1 centipede and 2 very injured centurions are all that are left. Is Piastri still on the map? That is the question. That is the question. Piastri is still here. Piastri is currently asleep. Well, you know, it's like after Zandvoort. We will... Is Zandvoort? I don't remember. Regardless, the joke's still good. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? Oh, are you trying to take pot shots down there, maybe? I'm guessing that's what you were after. I'm hoping the EMPs knock out the shield. I don't actually know if they are. Maybe. Yeah, the kill box is way more effective at taking out the shields than the Abrams. The Abrams actually not very good at it. Because it can't pop the shields immediately. It takes 2 shots at its long recharge. As it stands, they were pretty ineffective. They were pretty ineffective on that one. Yeah. I mean, it was not the most fearsome mech raid I've ever come across. The War Queen didn't drop a chip either. So sometimes they just don't drop the chips that you need or want from them. That's fine. We need an Apocryton anyway, if we want a War Queen of our own. Alright. Hey, Centurion. About to have a real bad day. That was a bang-bang from those, I presume, that fired one after the other, and Centurion is gone. Yeah. That was not particularly a problem. The Abrams actually, like, flanking up here, really effective. We dragged the Centurions away. I'm actually surprised they didn't send the Centipedes after, because, to be honest... Tactically, you would maybe you should have sent all the centipedes after the tank, like turned and tried to fire everything. I mean, there's not much you can do, but yeah. All right, unrestrict everybody. Right, I know people were, for once, not upset at people sleeping in the ship. That one was perfectly legit reasoning for Firebird McRae. And the 2 bows to sleep there makes perfect sense. We are going to have to unassign these. These are not your bedrooms anymore. However, there we go. Amazing. Tommy, thank you very much for the donation. Saying all well tonight. Indeed it is. Great to see some Rimworld shenanigans again. Of course, it is Wednesday. That means it is time for Rimworld shenanigans. Even though it is more Eve shenanigans, so it seems. It is Eve shenanigans, isn't it? Trunky, what are you doing? You stuck your claws in my knee. Probably deserved it. I do call you Fat Cat a lot. Maybe I deserve it. However, you have decided to make your presence known. She loves to wait. She wants to be centre of attention, basically. Of course, Tasmania should be called Taz from Looney Tunes. Do we do we call it? It's really academic at this point. Whether we can tame this one. This one's actually going to be quite difficult to tame. But we will see. Caleb is right. In theory, I could try and build a wall around it before it runs away. I don't know whether we'd get somebody down there in time to do it. What was actually, I don't know what the fastest one to build is, because I'd want to try. I don't want to starve the poor thing. I don't know whether these can even be herbivores. Like, could it eat? Oh, Tasmanian devils. Yeah, they are. Okay, Eve, you're going to have to move because my knee hurts. Sorry. They would not be able to eat anything anyway. Yeah, I like game wise, yes. Oh, I feel uncomfortable doing it. I definitely didn't want to starve the poor thing. Hopefully, we'll just shout at Kirk to go tame it as soon as possible. Harlequin, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, "Hey Alex and all, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It was what did I do this weekend? Not a huge amount. On the past weekend. My lovely goddaughter has asked if you could name a new recruit, Riccio. I don't know if that's how I'm pronouncing that right. After unfortunately stillborn daughter. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Who was born this morning. If you don't mind that, and of course we absolutely can. I'm very sorry to hear. That is. Oh bloody hell! Sorry, we've got. We've got the now it won that battle. But yes, I am very sorry. And of course, we absolutely can name a character that. No, Kirk, go. Don't let James May try and do the important stuff. Never trust James May to do the important stuff. We have learnt. No, just Kirk has got the best chance of doing this. There are currently dogs. I love. I mean, look, German Shepherds are strong. Do not get me wrong. German Shepherds are strong dogs. I feel like a Great Dane a bit more likely to be able to get. Still, these things are huge. A German Shepherd ain't carrying one of those. Does it actually have a how much do they weigh? Okay, maybe they're not as heavy as they look. 180 kilos. They're like the size of a car. How are they? I mean, I guess they probably use really fancy composites. But still. Come on, Kirk, you can do this. Come on, convince it. Yes! Good news! Good news indeed. We have got 2 Tasmanian devils. So it's going to have to be Piastri. I find if the next Tasmanian devil we have can absolutely be Taz, but we will have Piastri or Pastry as. Who is it? Who's the YouTuber? Is it Josh Revel? I watch his videos. He calls him Pastry, and now it's just stuck. I sometimes do it without intending to, and then people look at me weirdly, and then I forget that not everybody is in on the joke. So we have got our Tasmanian devils. Why is there the rhino leather table? Who's left it? Halogen! Stop leaving your... I think actually that might be my fault. MG, why are you sad? MG, go eat food. People get so caught up repairing stuff that they starve themselves. Bloody hell. Drake, saying if we have any dogs that are unnamed, could one of them be named Ruby? I mean, it's I think my partner lost his dog Ruby last week. It is the sad stream, but of course we can. I'm sure we have plenty. We think we have a bunch of German Shepherds still unnamed. Look at this. How many animals we've got? We've got so many. No wonder everything's had to be neutered. There's just so many of them. Here we go. We can have a Ruby. Welcome to the colony. We can have another helpful. Another helpful doggo. They're all helpful. They all carry a bunch of stuff around for us. Before we got distracted by trying to tame Tasmanian devil, I was planning on... We can actually get rid of these now. Starting the coffee farming that we had been doing. Makes sense. We might as well. And yeah, we don't need those anymore. The Tasmanian devils are indeed a breeding pair, so we will be trying to repopulate the Tasmanian devils. They are, I mean, I know the thing, the game tells us, where is it if we go over here? I think it does tell us a little bit. There you go, yeah, endangered. Experts estimate that the devils have suffered more than 80% decline since the mid-90s, estimate that fewer than 25,000 devils. I mean, it's probably not. I guess they are quite small, so like, No, 25,000 seems a lot when you compare it to like tigers, but they are very small, so or smaller. So either way, they're endangered. We're going to try and breed them. Everything. They're very cool, unusual things. But there we go. We are not out of coffee. It's just the coffee field was here, and I nuked it for a storage shed. There's still plenty of coffee, but we should make some more ready if we need. I was having a little bit of a look beforehand at my storage sheds. I think we need possibly to store some jade up here. I'll try, basically, so what's filling the storage sheds? What can we move into somewhere else? And it's jade. There's a fair amount of psychoid leaves as well. We can probably do selling. These storage sheds are the amount of food shaping up is nice. That's what we like to see. We want lots of food. Rydell is busy making oil. Good stuff. I mean, we could... so we have some... I haven't really made that many sculptures just because they're a bit of a pain to deal with. But yeah, we'll store some more jade up in here. I mean, the rest of this could be turned into a storage shed at some point soon, as well. Like the actual floor bit can as well, rather than just using the pallets. Right, good work, everybody. You have Sergio is knocking down the moisture pump, and it has done its job. It has done its job. The field has been made. Yeah, space has been made. We've cut a bit of the water off. Stinty, where on earth are you going? Cleaning animal filth in between the walls. I don't even know whose that would have been. But sure, why not? You do that. Now, one growing zone for the all-important coffee. I mean, I should make tea, however, we are set up for making coffee. I know, it's heretical and everything. But there we go. We have had problems with the releasing the animals. I have tried, I did try the release to repopulate option. It was just hit and miss whether it really did anything and or worked. It's possible to do with the complicated nature of my bases and the animals getting confused, but I did have issues getting it to work, essentially. Hopefully this time it'll behave better. Who knows? But I literally unassigned you and you've gone back there. Bloody kids. Unassign. There's just probably no point unassigning here because I'm going to have to go do it manually elsewhere. Right. There can be... Composite bow can go there. Recurve bow can go here. Oh. And what? I actually just rather put people here. Then we've got sculptures. I don't know whether the others. Right. Firebird, go there. McCrae, get over here. For God's sake. Right. I mean, there is plenty of bedrooms. They just bloody. They just like wandering about. It's fine. We will figure something out. Caleb, thank you for bits. Saying the release product means the animals instantly become wild wherever they are. Mine is going to create a small area outside the walls that I assign them to, and wait until they're outside the walls to release them. Yeah, I mean, I think I tried something similar. I'll try it when the time comes. I mean, we're not at that point yet. When the time comes, I'll try some different ways and see what we can do. See what we can make work, if we can sort them out, so that they will actually do the actions that that it's supposed to. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it will. You never know. But yeah, like, if in doubt, I think I could just set them to go to an area, like a specific sort of like releasing zone for them, and do that, and see how that all pans out. Really, we've got a boom bat one. There is a bison still stuck in the walls. You can actually leave. The bison has just gone down there and doesn't want to go out again. It's decided the walls are safe. I guess you're not wrong. You are not wrong. What are you up to, Kurt? Oh, just eating in one of the random hallways. Why wouldn't you eat in your bedroom? I never ask. Never ask these dumb questions to the Rimworld colonists. They're not going to have a logical answer for you. I also love how we've got all this tech, and sometimes you just want to play some horseshoes in the middle. I've forgotten that was there. Terry wants to eat all the food again. That's fine. Yeah. Good news. Oops. Okay, well, thankfully I caught that one in time. Did you eat at least? Okay, you have eaten. I'll try and get you to, you know, at least make it back to the bedroom. Yeah, I caught it in time. There is really no warning. If you get distracted sorting people out elsewhere, there's just no one. The only warning I got is because it was people were showing up red on there, and I don't know why. And again, people get so distracted fixing stuff, they get themselves. No dear. Noodle brain. The other tanks are fine. Again, I'm more checking like the mood thing at the top is the way to go. Noodle brain. Oh, not the. Oh, not alien invader. Noodle. Like, you have less of an excuse of where are you going exactly with alien invader's body? Right, you've gone and put it in a prison cell. I'm very confused. Where are you going now? Into the spaceship to have some food. I mean, you were like hungry and before. I don't understand you, but you know. Oh, okay. Well, this is a bit scary. Ex-husband of Russ Mack. Well, that's fine. Noodle brain, I'm actually a little bit worried about. I really need Noodle to not be freaking out. Because I don't really have a way of... we're going to shove everybody into Area 1. Because, yeah, Noodle Brain is not going to abide by being told what area to be in, I don't think. I'm hoping they will come out of their mental state ASAP. Because I do need Noodle Brain not to die. Oh. And this lot do scare me. Blue Moon Corporation are pretty fearsome. Now, I don't think they're going to go through the wall. I mean, if they did, we could pull everyone back in time anyway. Right, soldiers. Who have we got who we can get in a tank? McRae, you weren't in a tank. Nope. You can be, actually, because you were in the ship last time. Scrub, drive, that one. Alien is not going to want to go into a tank, funnily enough. Alright, Tim Hortons, you're a good gunner. Alright, So I've got to be a little bit careful, because this lot here are probably more likely to do some serious damage to us. So we will get people into the tanks ready. I don't think they're going to try and go through the wall or through the garage door. I mean, if they do, we have got defences set up for such an occasion. The downside, though, the downside of them appearing where they have... Oh! Forgot to do the doors. Not that they could have got... That's why we have the interior doors there. Not that they could have got anywhere regardless. This Noodle Brain can't... Okay, Noodle Brain's at least got back into the main bit. Okay, so they are split in half. I can't fire any of my mortars or any of my rocket artillery. We are not ready. I don't actually think the rocket artillery is going to be any use here. I don't think it's going to get... Taray is about to die. Trust me, the thing you do not want to do... Can I encourage you to go that way? Nope. Door. Please shut. Okay. What has been very fortunate that Taray is probably dead here. Unless I can get... Because I think Taray's gone out... Where is Taray going? Oh, they are trying to go through that door. That's bad news. And I don't think they will go through it, but... right. We need people down here ASAP. I mean, they've got to get through 2 doors. They've got to get through two armoured doors. There's a lot of gun turrets down there, and I will get my tanks out soon. Can I hit them? I want to kind of hit them without risking blowing up my own stuff. How is that door holding up? Not very well. Alright. Jet, let's try and get you down here. Firebird, I don't know where you are. You're not in a tank, are you? Firebird? Okay, you're over there. Okay, the good news is they've kind of given up fighting the door. That helps. Okay, Taray has walked into here, which is fine. Taray's actually walked into the kill box, which is what we wanted. Alright, open the doors here. Abrams, tank. Thomas the Tank Engine, let's go. The ZT, let's go. Okay, so they abandoned trying to break in the door. That's good. That's good. That's what we want. I mean, the kill box is doing its job. The kill box is living up to its name, even against Blue Moon Corporation. That is one of the heaviest armoured enemies we will come across. Oh, half of them are broken. Waters is trying here. I might have to beef up defences there somehow. Maybe we put a 3rd line of defence in. Jeez! It's so brutal! It's absolutely horrific trying to break into my base. Waters has changed their mind. One down, not dead, unwaveringly loyal, will not live. I mean, look, so far they've got one shotgun turret. Oh, there is a Gauss gun there that's doing some damage. You know what? I don't know whether we're going to get this one in position or not. I mean, that one there is running stuff over. Oh, that's not great. Okay, they've actually got way further in than I was expecting here. They're heavily injured. I'm really surprised they're still going. Climber, Ogier, get out there. Where's Kirk? Kirk was just right by there. Kirk, get back. You two there. You two over there. You run away. Really surprised they haven't broken. Like, they're not even worrying about the shotgun. The shotgun turret's there. They really haven't broken. There we go. Now, I mean, they have now. Which, I mean, honestly, surprised. And, you know, what you probably should have done is fled sooner and I wouldn't do this. But you got too close to the base. And, that means that, quite frankly, I'm going to make sure there are no survivors. I think everybody else is gone off of the base. I mean, okay, they blew up some turrets, but they didn't. They got closer to getting in the base, but they didn't actually do. Noodle, what are you doing? Why are you in the middle of the kill box? How did you get there? I have questions. I have many questions. You're dead, and goodbye. Sam, would you like to be rip scanned? I have no other use for you. Oh, is Noodle set to Area 3? And Noodle was out there. Noodle was trying to get back over there because they were near Area 3 at one point. I mean, yeah, unwaveringly loyal. Sam over here, I think, can get fed to a rip scanner. And then everything else can be fixed. Yeah, I mean, not ideal. Tarry's still wandering about out of control and somehow didn't. The fact that neither Noodlebrain nor Tarry were killed is astonishing at this point. Yeah, they did not want to. Like, morale break was quite hard on that second group. The first group broke quite easily. Second group, really not so much. Which is surprising, but oh, he's having a fight. Okay, you unloaded. You turn off. Unload those two. Let's park the ZT in here. And oop, perfect. Unload. I mean, we've always said Blue Moon Corporation are one of the toughest. I mean, Russ Mack's ex-husband, I'm pretty sure is dead. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Is that who? Is that the? No, that's just a random person. Did you have any unbiocoded guns for me to nick? Don't really like the Gauss gun. I will take that because we can repair it. HTI, what the hell is one of those? Bullpup, bolt action sniper, anti-material rifle. Oh, come on. 19 for a sniper rifle isn't that good. It's not good enough. A foul, they're quite good, aren't they? Yeah, we'll pick up a foul. You bought a pain stick. You bought a bio-coded pain stick. That's a rifle. We don't need them. Bio-coded, bio-coded. Oh, I don't think I've seen those. A grenade launcher. Bloody glad we took them down. There's a Gauss rifle that isn't bio-coded. That's not bio-coded. I'll take that. That's not bio-coded. Beam repeater is, as is that. I mean, yeah, that is. We should have got the tanks in sooner. I honestly thought they would break quicker, and they did not. It's slightly on me. But yeah, oh, Alien. Alien viciously insulted Mickey's nephew's way of thinking. Well, that wasn't very smart now, was it? Stroked Mickey into a rage, and he began a fight. Alien, isn't that the second person you've insulted today, and then you've been knocked out? I feel like quite possible. On that one. Maybe I might suggest stop doing that. Just a thought. Petrolhead's already decided to go to sleep in the new area. Right. Oh. Everybody unrestricted, and animals equally unrestricted for all of you. Amazing stuff. Right. I'm going to assign that bed. Petrolhead, go back. I don't know whether this might be. I'm going to... maybe? That's core of threatening petrol. Well, you know what, Petrolhead? This is going to be your bedroom now. Whether you like it or not. This is your bedroom. Oh, Halogen, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I pray to the cube for some good romance chances. Well, we know that doesn't happen. Failing that, could we start IVF tech? I'd like a kid at some point. Secondly, and unrelated, are we having a guest hotel this run? I hadn't actually thought about it. So we might have space. Honestly, this map is way bigger than normal, and we've expanded massively. We really have, although admittedly we've got this second kill box, we've never really used this area down here. And this was an idea that I'm not quite sure how to... I say make work reliably. The fire foam has done well in preventing like a chain reaction of explosions, which is always good. Kirk, good work here. I was going to look. I presume... I'm going to guess that was their ex-husband. Yeah, okay. So they are happy. They're happy their ex-husband died. I also love that they are kind, but they're still happy. They're still happy that they died. We do need a bigger rec room, Longbow, you are right. And that is the plan, probably, for this area here. We're trying to clear the water so we can build a nice rec room over here, I think, is what I'm going to do with this space. Because, yeah, this one here is quite small for a, like, 60-something person colony. Right, let's get that ready, because we will immediately rip scan them. There's no point keeping them here. I mean, they would be a decent enough... They'd be a decent enough colonist if they could join us. They can't. So, into the rip scan with you. Michael the Kiwi is just playing on the arcade machines, as you do. Why not? We can probably reopen these bits. I'm glad I had the interior doors, otherwise we may have still got these shut in time, but yeah, I don't know. that is the sort of raid that I fear the most. The quick run in and attack one, because it's really difficult to get a lot of my firepower ready for that. Really, really tough. Can we get somebody to go haul that gun urgently? Because I don't want it to deteriorate outside. It's actually quite a good thing. But yeah, those fast run-in raids are a problem for us to deal with. We don't get the tanks ready. We can't really fire the mortars. We can't really fire the rocket artillery because they're too close to the walls. They're already, they're alongside the walls. They're already getting to the kill button. I just can't fire mortars. I can't risk blowing up my own walls, pretty much. So, yeah, that is a difficult one to deal with. I think what we need to do, we definitely need an armoured door there. We will armour up that wall as well. I think maybe we replace this concrete with armour, and then we place gun turrets in here to try and dissuade, because honestly, yeah, that was potential to be pretty nasty had they managed to figure out a way inside there. Anything we can do to dissuade that is a good plan. Unfortunately, no, we cannot get the incredibly tough walls and doors and stuff from that bunker. We can't really build them. The strongest doors I can build are these security doors, which we might upgrade to. This should do the job, I think. Combined with the turrets in the interior, I don't think that'll be a problem. Hell, that door did hold at the end of the day. They kind of broke that plan before they got through the door, but with extra reinforcement it'll be even tougher to break in that way. Just going to quick double check that all of this is empty. How much ammo do you have? You have plenty. You do not have plenty. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We need... Okay, we can't store 1,000 more in there. 500 more? Fill the tank with steel. That's what's being used for ammo in the tank. Right, have they... Insert a person. Rip scanning, Sam will kill her. Well, you don't want to join the colony, so into the rip scanner with you. It's fine. Perfect plan. Firebird, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 23rd month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Saying 23 months. Now, what have I missed? Update on all my characters. Hammond, me, Gordon, Ociosphere, and Belisarius. Anyways, how are you and the pets? I'm good. The pets are doing well. The usual amount of chaos. Eve is in here on the dog. I just realised Apollo left the dog bed in an absolute state. Eve has still found a way to get comfy laying on it. Because, of course, she has... someone's infected. It doesn't matter. The infection is not going to matter. You're going in the machine. How are your characters doing? As far as I know, they're all doing well. They've been involved in some of the fights. What is wrong with your clothes? Which bit? Oh, the trousers. I mean, you can take them off. I guess you'll do that tomorrow. But Belisarius is fine. Firebird is some romance chances with Paul. Otherwise, pretty all right. Saw a corpse. Not ideal. Saw a couple of corpses, but, there was a big raid. What else is going to happen? I don't know why they're so surprised by this. You've lived on the Rimworld for long enough to know. Hammond got locked in a tank for a while, but they're fine now. We got them out in time. They weren't too sad. They were upset about it, but, they've kind of got over. Where's Hammond gone? I've lost Hammond on my list of people. There's so many people. That one. Fairly happy. Again, saw quite a few dead bodies. Does happen. Hammond's romance chances are not good. Nociosphere's chances have never been good whatsoever. And in fact, the fact that they're at 1% is somewhat better. They are fine generally. Everyone's seen a corpse, so you know what can you do? MG over bits. So actually, you double click the doors and easily open them all at once. I mean, it will let me, in theory, do that. Oh, okay. I like to try and. Yes, in theory, although I want to make. I guess as long as I'm not accidentally opening doors I don't want to. That's the trick. So yes, it will work. I've just got to make sure I'm not accidentally opening or closing a door that I need to leave in a different state to some of the other ones. But actually, yeah, it doesn't ping up those. Why doesn't it ping up those if I do that? Curious. Maybe because they're open and that's in a closed state? I guess, yeah. The slight difficult part is I want to make sure that I leave... oh, are they different? I guess, yeah, okay, so they're smaller doors. Because they're... no, wait, because that's... Kayla's fighting with Drake, for God's sake. Drake loudly insulted Kayla's punctuality. Drove Caleb into a rage. And Caleb won. Drake's dropped their gun. Oh, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. 10 out of 10 from everybody involved. Just very impressive, really. Anyway. Christian Sweden, thank you for the resubscription for the 35th month. A Rollcast salute to you from chat, saying, what is that rip scan I keep hearing about? Basically, sometimes you need a... like an advanced AI core, and the only way to get it is to scan someone's brain, and in the process of scanning their brain, you kind of kill them. That's what's going on, and we use prisoners who can't be converted to our faction. They are the ones that end up, you know, getting rip scanned. It's just a way of dealing with unruly prisoners. Kirk and Christian Sweden have formed a bond. That's good. That's what we like. I mean, we know Kirk is good with the animal training, so that makes sense. Got a lot of food going on now. That I'm happy with. We needed this desperately. There are many cabbages now. I mean, the food situation is great. We've got tons of food. Look at the field of cabbages. That'll make Alien very excited. Noodle, thank you very much for the donation. Saying how lamentable the romance chance of my character, Ogier and Rydell. Also Cora, because we absolutely need to. Of course, we always need to know with Cora. Where has Cora gone? Somewhere over here we will see what the terrible chances of Cora are. Well, 14% with the noodliest of brains. You know, that's something. Noodly brains is 14% with Kimura. I mean, it's better than we have seen it. A lot better than we have seen it. Rydell's slim. Not great. Not the worst, though. And Ogier's are quite high with Kimura, to be fair. Kind of surprised, but... yeah. I thought they just sound like it pinged. I don't know. Do you want to join us? Yet, I can promise you it's better than not. Pretty much. Ogier, what the hell are you carrying? Why on earth have you... You've gone a really weird way to get back to the cremator. Oh, did they... Oh, maybe someone dumped the body out there. But why wouldn't you go in that way? No idea. That's what's left of the person that we rip scanned. No, it's not. It's a body from outside. Someone should probably move that body. I guess Ogier is just cleaning up the kill box. In which case that makes sense. Rather than fighting through the barbed wire, you can just go round. I'm surprised the animals are not hauling dead bodies over here. Maybe it doesn't accept dead bodies. It is possible. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get them sorted out. We should just probably get the body out of the workshop. We're fixing up a charge LMG. These are pretty good guns, if I remember rightly. Can I... don't know if I can prioritise this. We'll shout at someone to at least get it out of the room. I don't really care where the body goes. Just clear it out of the room, please. A Drake, I think of the bits. So two things. I think you missed my earlier cheer at the start of the stream. I don't think so. Maybe. No, I think I read all of them. If I remember right. Apologise if I did. But I think I got them. To what my relationship score was like last week. Let's have a look. Where have you gone? Don't remember where you are on the list of people. Things are... lightning's going on. Things are exploding. Drake, you're very much in the hospital. Your romance chances... oh, not great. Kimura is possibly the second most eligible person in this colony. Janeway is by far and away the most ridiculously popular person here. And there's got two 100% chances with Tupul, with McRae, with Scrub is 85%, 73 with me and Teresa's 6. That is ridiculous. Janeway is by far and away the most eligible of characters, but by the looks of it, Kimura is the second most eligible of characters. Well, you see, Kimura doesn't really like anybody. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going on here? Yeah. There, can I say, the Rook Scan have a cybernetic hand? I think they did. I think you are right. They did have a... or they have an advanced bionic hand. There you go. I think I can do anything with it, but... Belisarius is fixing a t-shirt. You know there's like 4 high-end guns. Actually, to be fair, those guns are all fixed. Never mind. I take it back. Right, okay, so we need to allow ranged weapons on there. So we can go and store the guns. Rustmac hard at work. With burning the bodies. Well, I'm not sure if we can give people the beautiful trait, because we can improve their appearance, but it normally just gets them to pretty. Can I actually go another step up? Can I keep going, basically? I think we can. Let's try. Alien, you're going to be our guinea pig. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, we're on the Mark II Alien. We might as well see if we can, make improvements. James May's just running around with a plasma gun. Or a child. Oh, no, you were running around with an armful of guns. You were running around with 2 LMGs, a sniper rifle, and a FAL. As you do. Oh, and D's Nuts has dropped off the LMG. Oh, Caleb, thank you for the bits. OSM requested a relationship check on Caleb, Picard, Kirk, and Cisco. Caleb, let's have a look at yours. Your chances are not the worst I've seen. Like, they're not good, but they're not the worst. Picard, I don't think are great. Nope. That one, not going to happen. Kirk, not going to happen. Either, whatsoever. And Cisco is somewhere. Cisco is a soldier, didn't realise. Also not going to happen. Although admittedly Cisco is relatively new to the colony, so probably not a big surprise on that one. Actually relatively well liked. No one Well, okay, they're a prisoner. Yeah. A bunch of people that Cisco doesn't like, but in general, Cisco themselves is quite well liked. Oh. The fact that Alien is not in the hospital worries me. Dude, like, there are better people that can deal with this fire. Alien hospital. Okay, well, thankfully you have listened. You put out one bit of fire and then realised that was a dumb idea. Go to the hospital. I think I know what's happening here. Let's just... we'll expand the home area for that bit, just so we can put the fire out. Someone will do it. Bloody hell. People in the hospital should not be going to deal with the fire. Okay, Drake is going back to... I don't really want, like, excessive home area, because people are going to wander around, like, cleaning things they don't need to clean and everything, but try and put this fire out. We will leave it for now. Dyson, you really went out, did a tiny bit of work putting that fire out, and then walked back. Honestly, Kate, well, Alien is going to get here just in time for the fire to be gone. Yeah, just stay in the hospital. I guess firefight takes precedent over bed rest, which is maybe a bit silly, but never mind. Oh, okay, they're kids. Sweet Sunny D is old enough to put out fires, so you shall do such a thing. Do you not have... We have kids' clothes, don't we? Have we managed to lose some of them along the way? It is entirely possible stuff has got lost. We can go make some more. Probably got broken over time or something. Prosthesis trader never really cared. Climber, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, alright, it's time to dispute the laser guns. I would like either the Gauss rifle or the charged LMGs. Promise not to use them to settle petty disputes with the other colonists. Hold on, what gun do you actually have at the moment? I don't know if it's actually that much more powerful. You do have a very powerful gun. Probably too powerful for you being a terrible shot. Does it have a DPS on this? Not really. Fire rate 26 range, 600 rounds a minute, 15 damage. I actually think that might be better than a charge LMG, but let's have a look. Okay. If I has more rounds, this is possibly slightly better. It's a little bit further. A little bit further a range, so yeah, we can maybe give you. Well, yeah, you have already got a really powerful gun. I'm honestly not sure that's going to be that much better than what you already wield. I think the charge rifle might be slightly lower at DPS. It might do armor penetration 35%. Because there's probably a whole lot of different information in here. Okay, yeah, so it goes through armor better, which makes sense. And it has slightly more stopping power than this. So, yeah, it's pretty much the same between both the guns, I would say. Stinty has gotten food poisoning. Oh, dear. Not per se what's the most appropriate gun for children, let's say a 3-year-old. A water gun. There you go. that's the most appropriate one. What game had a... Borderlands has had one. Is there a Fallout? Did Fallout have a water gun? I know I've seen a water gun in a couple of shooting. I want to say Fallout does. Oh, the Fallout... Did the Season 2 of Fallout come out today? Or is that yesterday? Oh, that can go on the list of things I need to watch. That first series was really, really good. Oh, Petrol has successfully completed. Right, has that made... Okay, we can do that. We have made Alien. Exceptionally beautiful. Cool. There we go. We can actually do that. Cool, that's good to know. I mean, it's still a waster, but it's still something that we can do, which is interesting. Dead Rising 2 obviously had a water gun. Of course it did. Fallout has one. In fact, Timmy and Calgore said Fallout has a water pistol and Nuka World DLC. See, I don't think I've played that DLC, but I do vaguely remember the water. Maybe Spiffing Brit did something with a water gun on there. Probably made it ridiculously powerful, knowing him. It's about all I can think of. Oh dear. So there's been someone's made a dodgy batch of food, and now I've got a bunch of people with food poisoning. Don't even know who to blame. Can't shout at anyone in particular. What can you do? Oh yeah. Oh, you're making an advanced component. I wondered what you were doing getting gold. Do they really take gold? I don't think they take gold. No, it doesn't matter. We've got a crap ton of gold. It's not like it's a problem. But that's fine. Kamora, what are you doing? Are you trying to tame us? No, you're just going to play an arcade game. Someone should probably clean the ship. Looks like a bit of a mess, doesn't it? Now the question is, okay, so we can't go there. We can, right. So we can go to here. Do we want to try? The thing is, I probably want to take tanks to these relays. Frozen Terraformer. Mechanoid relay. There's an ancient garrison. Oh, the problem is, I don't necessarily want to take the spaceship there completely. Unless... I'd say I want the firepower to go with if we're attacking one of these mission objectives, because admittedly the one that we have completed we couldn't use our tanks because it was all underground, but I think a lot of them aren't going to be underground. One we ran away from was above ground and the tank would have been really useful. Although we could, in theory, I could fly the spaceship over there so we have somewhere for people to sleep rather than trying to build a camp. That might actually make more sense when we go on one of these missions. Might make more sense. Have this as like the portable base that everyone can camp in and drive the tanks over for fire support. I mean, it sounds silly, but it is quite good. But it makes sense. Like, we'll use this big ship here as a mobile command center, essentially. That's what you'd be doing. I do need to look at getting the mod that lets you put tanks in your ship. There is like one of these vac barriers that does allow vehicles through. We should do that. The cabbages are here! Good news, everyone! The cabbages are being harvested, mostly by drones, but people will carry it back to the base. And Matthew is making sure to harvest some of them as well. There is a small fire going on over here. Nothing to worry about. It'll sort itself out. I think that's the only other fire going on. Cool. Alien is very excited about the cabbages. Now, I doubt any, like, effect from being changed to beautiful is going to take a while to come through. But we'll see how it goes. Longbow. Okay, Longbows kids. Well, Longbows kids have grown up, to be fair, so that's fine. So, there we go. Caleb, I imagine you could just park a tank inside of the ship. People just need vac suits to use it in orbit. I don't quite know how it works. Like, I don't know if a garage door, like one of these, will seal properly if I take it to space. I think that's the problem. Like a garage door to get the tank into it. I don't think seals correctly. I could be wrong, though. I do not know well enough, I'm afraid. I know there is a reason why there is a mod for a vac barrier garage door. I mean, admittedly, we are mostly talking about this going to a location on planet, but yeah. Either way, I can just drive the tanks over there. Like, I can just yeah, drive tanks along to the mission objective and fly the ship and use the shuttle as like emergency evac. We've got a good system. It's quite convoluted for what is a basic mission, but it is also quite a good system. Quite an effective one. I think that's what we're going to aim to do. We will leave. We will take the Abrams and we will take one of the MGs with us to go on this mission. This is largely to test out this ship as well, because I want to see how it goes. Which one do we want to do? Do we want to take on the ancient garrison? Probably not. What? We can figure out. Let's just. Can I not? I just want to have a rough idea of how. Oh, does the garrison not have a grav core? Okay, long battle military structure. It may still contain valuable items, although it might have vac stone that I really desperately need. Okay, that one there does have. Oh, right, so it does say what's in there. So if we want another grav core, we've got to go here. Mechanoid relay. The grav core energy is coming from a mechanoid communication relay here. Disassemble it to acquire the grav core. I mean, that route does look pretty nasty. Let's just say. That's a 3-day drive. I mean, it's literally on roads, well, most of the time it's on roads. There's a little bit you got to go off-road there. The rest of it is it's quite a long drive. Okay, so that's got 6 meals in it. That one there's got a bunch of bedrolls, which we probably don't need anymore. Oh! Didn't realise we've got crap stored in there. Chuck that out. What on earth was this one? I don't remember what this was for. Tech-proof sub-persona core. A small AI core housing a low-grade sub-persona specialised in teaching technology. When used, the AI will teach you the technology you're currently researching. Okay, nothing that exciting. Cool, but not all that exciting. Long saying we need to repave the roads out there, charge the other colonies for maintenance. I have got a mod that allows me to build trains, but I don't really know how effective and useful it's going to be. But I can build trains, which is you can actually like build train lines across the map, which is cool. If you know, not the most effective thing. All right, so if we allow these to be picked up. What we're going to want to do. If we load 20 into this tank and we load a further 20 into this one, that should be enough food to get us where we need to go. That tank there might need some more steel to power the guns. But otherwise, that should be fine. Okay, Rustmax, Cisco, I'm hopeful we're going to actually carry those. Oh no, you just pick up a normal meal. Hoping someone will go and fill these tanks with what they need. See, I'm not crazy worried about chem fuel. We can dump chem fuel on them when they get there if we have problems. Chem fuel can be sorted, basically, as long as they can get to their destination. that bit's fine. The okay, so Rydell, I think, is that gone? I got. Oh, it's got 5 more to go. Getting there. I think the shuttle can go that far, can't it? I don't know. If not, doesn't really matter with the chem fuel because this is going to be there. Also, the shuttle I can land. I can skim the shuttle over there if I need to. We can land the shuttle close. The shuttle's only got like an hour cooldown before takeoff, so I can just land it on a tile and then hop to the destination, and that's still far quicker than any other form of transport, basically. We need, you know, like when we do the snow runner. We did the snow runner streams. We always had someone in the fuel tank. We need a fuel truck to follow the tanks and refuel them. You know, we need proper logistics at the end of the day. Right, are you full of food? Nope. You are, so you're loaded with food and steel. You've still got like 5, although it's weirdly not showing up properly for you. You're going to go and take the last. Okay, you're taking what I presume is the last package of survival meals that we might need. As this is Noodle says, yes, the fuel tank will constantly fall over, or the fuel vehicle will constantly fall over and have issues, you know, as is true, true FailRace fuel truck duty. Also, Padraig, sorry, thank you very much for the donation. No, sorry, donation for the resubscription for the 22nd month. A broadcast salute to you. Saying glad to catch a stream live for the first time in many weeks. I hope you are well. I am indeed. Ooh, what is this? Gravity more efficiently with additional threat that reduces the fuel needed for grab ship flight. Ooh. Where is that? Well, I've got maybe a new mission to try and do. Oh, wait, no, I lost it. Come back! Where is the mission? Game! I'm not really sure where the mission is. It said far away, but that doesn't really mean anything. Do I have to accept this? To find out? I want to know where it is. An anonymous AI has requested your help defending surveying equipment at a remote site. The surveying operation will take 10 to 15 days and will require travelling to a remote destination. Well, I don't know where that is. Like, I'll travel to it. You need to tell me where it is. Okay, it's there. Oh. Yeah, you're right, that's really annoying to get to. Can't get there easily. Oh, Bo's having a tantrum. Actually, no, that's not the worst, because you can just drive most of the way. Okay, well, I guess we're going to try this mission. And I think that's within range of the shuttle, maybe. Might not quite be. Be close to. Let's just see how long the drive is. 3.7. About the same as I was doing for the other mission. Okay, we can do this. Right. Folks of the Rimworld colony, who volunteers? Who wishes to go on this mission? We will send 2 tanks, and then we will send the ship over as well. I don't know, I'm not sure. I feel a bit risky about sending the ship over, but they're going to need somewhere for people to sleep. So, I guess the ship is a good idea. Longbow, we're not sending your children into an active war zone. It's just not going to happen. Oh, dear. So far... Right, let's go and... I don't quite know how the ship works. If we form a convoy... Oh, crap. What tank did I give a load of crap to? Immediately forgotten. It was the TF, wasn't it? Let's open the doors. Here. Okay. So. Form a caravan. TF. Who volunteered? Firebird. Oh, why could this not be organised? Please. Please let this be organised in bloody... some way of organisation there would be real helpful. Firebird wanted to go. Tommy wanted to join this mission. It's not even like order they've joined the colony. It's literally just a jumbled mess. So I have to spend forever finding the characters I want. I don't want to send the animals in this one. I mean, I was looking for Tommy, but honestly, at this point, I might just have to accept whoever looks like a decent soldier. Right, Tommy. You can go in there. And Caleb was up for this one. So what we're likely to do, we're going to send the soldiers in the tanks first. And then we will send other people, like support staff, in the spaceship. Pretty much. MG was up for coming along. Sure, you can drive in this one. What other soldiers do we have? Belisarius, you can join here. Honestly, Rusmak's probably a good shout. Yeah, that'll probably work. Kirk can go in the ship. So if we do that lot, don't automatically select travel supplies. They will already have a bunch of food in there. I don't think I have medicine in there. Don't do that. If we... I don't know if I had medicine in there, so we'll take an extra 20 medicine. There is more than that. There is definitely more than that. There's plenty of meals in the ship. So I'm going to not worry. In the tanks, both of them. I was going to also just make sure. Manage food policies. Does this allow... Okay, it is allowing the meals. They should be fine. Right. They can do that. Caleb Bits saying you can give colonists a pilot implant that will improve their piloting skills and reduce the cooldown on the ship launches. Not sure if you can craft it or need to buy it. It might be worth giving them to a few high intelligent colonists. That is true. Yeah, I mean, for this first mission, I'm just going to go with as is. Might go wrong. You know, what can you do? But yeah, we will see how it goes. Now, who is going? I don't know how this ship works. No idea. Not flown this one before. This is why we're kind of using it on this mission. Well, actually, what we're going to do, we're going to send the tank, because the tank's going to take days to get there. So we will have this. This will take a little while to get ready. MG and Belisarius. Okay. MG, what are you doing? Loading cargo for unknown. I mean, you know what you're doing. You know where you're going, and you know what cargo you need. I'm not sure what's unknown about all of this, quite frankly. Cisco, you know you could just go and like sleep if you're tired. Bo's just smashed up their room. Okay, Bo is... Why was Bo unhappy? Malnourished. Oh, were you an idiot and just not eating? That's very annoying when they do that. Why will these people just not follow the caravan? So annoying. Just go into the caravan, Caleb. So no one's in a tank. Belisarius is the only one standing by the tanks. Everybody else is literally just wandering around like idiots. Go to where you need to be! I think I'm just going to have to do that. Like, just for... because they're useless. I hope... well, there is medicine in it. Yeah, I'm just going to have to shout. I don't know what the point. They just don't load them. I have to load it manually and then shout at them, otherwise they are never going to leave. Pretty much. Okay. The tanks are off and underway, and they are gone. We can shut the doors behind them. So we have one tank for base defense if needed. Halogen. I would maybe not... I don't know if people can get run over here by... James May! I don't think you can get run over by a tank. Oh. I just don't want to risk it. It's just not worth the risk of an idiot. Okay, they're off. They're on their adventure. Now, I don't know how I actually sort out a crew for this. So, travel to right destination. Quality factors determine the engine's cooldown duration and the chance of a mishap when landing. Focus. Pilots required. Co-pilot optional. Does it give me like a drop? I don't want to press this button and break something. But does it give me like a select crew, much like when I do the caravan? Does it give me like a select crew option as to who's going where when I do that? Is that a thing? Someone who's played this DLC will probably tell me better. Oh yes, okay, it does apparently. Fantastic. That we can sort out then. Who does have high... So Climber was right. Climber does have very high intelligence. Reaver would be a good pilot as well. Bo wouldn't be terrible. I think Tommy would have been quite a good pilot actually as well. But yeah, probably Climber and Reaver. Petrol? Actually, yeah, Petrolhead. Petrolhead and Climber are probably a good shout as some of the best pilots we've got. Okay, Calgos saying you get a choice, and you can abort the launch at any time if they have started prepping. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. I mean, we will keep an eye on our tank's progress. There's a small fire raging down there. Like, I don't want... Oh, sweet daddy D, why? Come on now. Okay, that's not really your fault completely. Matthew directly insulted Sweet Daddy D's mining skill. Considering Sweet Daddy D's mining skill is 20, probably... Well, I guess effective insult, because you pissed him off enough to start a fight. Muppets. Longbow, do you want to go do some trading, see what they've got there? Hopefully something good, you know. You know the drill. They have turtles. I don't want turtles. I have many animals. I mean, far too many. Right, what have you got of actual interest for us? I mean, we have advanced components. We have nearly 1,200 components. I will buy the Nutrimine from you, though. I will buy that. I will buy all the Glitterworld medicine from you that I can. I will sell you much weed. You're not going to be able to afford a lot of the stuff I have. Christ. You can barely afford a lot of the... say a lot of the weed that we do have. One of these days I'm going to find that corpse tree I look forward to the moment I can find the corpse tree. The corpse tree, see, because I've got the pollution tree, essentially. They've got an advanced bionic foot for sale. We've got better stuff than you. We are basically like a Glitter World level faction at this point. Not quite in every way, but we're not far off, really. We've got 3 high subcores. Jeez. We have rip-scanned a bunch of people. We'll sell you some damaged Scyther Blazers, simply because they're in my storage shed and I don't need it taking up the space. So there is, no point. Sweet Daddy saying, with the bits, thank you, saying, I don't know, maybe that's what I get for breaking both Paul's hearts. Well, yeah, I mean, you've had an interesting time of it, really. Your romance chances are, okay, we met peacefully with a caravan from there. The other caravan is, we would absolutely obliterate them if we wanted to. I have nothing to trade with you, so we may as well continue onwards, but that's cool. Yeah. Almost right, but maybe the corpse tree thing was a bug they patched out. Although I think I have got a couple of other anomaly things. What is that? That's from Biotech. I swear I've seen or have got a couple of other anomaly bits along the way, like pop up. I think they can still appear. But yeah, maybe that was just a bug. Typically, the one time I've seen it appear has been the one time where I didn't have the money to buy it. But yeah, who knows? Yeah, the stuff is unlikely to turn up. The events don't happen. The main anomaly stuff doesn't happen. But I think the items still exist. I think they can turn up, but yeah, who knows? Oh, I don't like it when the game's lagging. That either means A, my base is too big and got out of control, which we know, or B, we're about to get raided, which nobody wants. I got a lot of random clothes that I need to do something with. What if? Because we try and repair a bunch of clothes. I need a better way of storing clothes, really. Because these hold up to 8 pieces of clothing. They are better. Can I get right? Let me just try something. Right, I don't know whether this is going to work. I'm going to try something. Is one of Longbow's kids in the spaceship again? No. No, they were hanging out in the spaceship, but they weren't actually asleep there. See, because we have a lot of these clothes that what happens is they get repaired because we have, a repair bench so that we don't just constantly keep making clothes. I don't know whether we can store them on pallets. Okay, yeah, they are. It is more efficient just to chuck them on pallets. That's fine. Okay, that works. We can just... There's not a better way. Just pallets pallets solve all problems in this game, pretty much. Picard, this guy's just on the computer. I mean, will you pilot? Will you be involved? You might be involved in the mission because you're not. Picard, where is your gun? Picard, you need a gun. If you're going to be a soldier here, you need a gun. You can have the LMG thing. We really should make sure all of our actual... Because they drop their guns over time because they get in fights, the morons. I think Drake will be with that, because I think that was Drake's gun. When you wake up, get that. Cora has a gun. Anybody need a gun that doesn't have one? Teresa's dropped their gun. Teresa, sure, have the foul. And the rest of this lot here are all non-combatants, so they do not need a gun. No, Longbow, your kids are not getting guns. Before you say the inevitable, I am not giving your kids guns. Alien, you should still be in the hospital recovering from your... Bloody hell, you've been in hospital for a long time. You got absolutely beaten up. Get back to the hospital with you. Cora, seeing as you are here, how are the romance chances doing? Good old 12. You've got lots of options. They're all just very poor percentage chances. I think the tank crew are probably having a rest. But that's fine. I don't know how long the flight time is to our destination either. No idea whatsoever. Other thing we should probably start thinking about doing. A little bit of hunting for meat for the animal training. Yeah, we're going to need to go hunting. Thankfully, there is a whole lot of stuff to hunt. There's a whole lot of other stuff. A lot of stuff to hunt here. That is unlikely to be dangerous. So yeah, we'll just go on a hunt everything spree. I mean, I don't really want to, but you know, it is what it is, kind of a thing. Okay, tank is on the move. What is that? Oh, heavily polluted. I had nothing to do with that. Pollution, not to do with me. Don't like the fact that I'm going to have to essentially cross right next to her. I'm going to blame the Blue Moon Corporation. I have no reason to, but I'm going to blame them nevertheless. Seems reasonable. I mean, they attacked. One of their people crashed into our base, and we captured them. Maybe that's why they raided us. Maybe they were just trying to free their friend. Who knows? Regardless, we dealt with them. Paul, what are you? Okay, you're fixing up the wall. Why is that wall damaged? How did that wall up there get damaged? Is a really good question. Blindas is hunting with a shotgun again. Blindas is a terrible shot. There is definitely going to be some hunting accidents. Ogier, did you literally just hit it once and then walk away? Oh, bloody hell. I mean, it's a good practice for some of our soldiers here. Maybe. They've not been very good, though, I will say that much. James May, did you actually achieve anything? No. You're currently... The horses has run into the kill box. What is going on? Why have the horses run into the kill box? Exactly. What pathfinding is this? Blindas, what are you doing? I'm so confused. So much weird has gone on here. James May is absolutely hitting Blindas in the back. Oh, never mind. I guess he got that one done. Alien is fully healed, finally. After your misadventures of Alien today. God knows. Right, we are passing Blue Moon. I've got to go past another one of their bases at the moment. Before we get there. Not ideal. Never mind. Is there a way of seeing... Estimated time to destination, 2.2 days. Okay, that's fine. We will need... See, I'm saying we need to hunt this stuff to get meat for the animal taming. We actually really need to make more packaged survival meals. That's probably the bigger concern currently. As we don't have that many. Cisco and Reaver are off hunting the boars. Honestly, I mean, it's not very efficient hunting. This is currently just volume of bullets or plasma or whatever the hell a bullet storm fires. The fact that so far no terrible hunting accidents have occurred is honestly surprising. Feels like could be quite bad. You're going to destroy 50 advanced components. Why are you upset? Nope. You're not. They're valuable. We're just going to arrest you. And that will do the job. You must be close to being recruited. You are. You're very close to being recruited. Right. Sit in there. Think about what you have done. We will. I say everything. We will release you because all we want to do is make sure you didn't break 50 very, very valuable things. It was important. But yeah, the repairing of clothes does just seem to break their minds for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. Gotta watch out for that. Which one? Right, I reckon we have to unspam. I think we need more package survival. We need more of those meals because we need to be ready to feed the people that are on this mission. Oh, okay. So the leaves are rotting away in here. Don't care. We've got a crap ton of the cycloid leaves. They are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Everybody's busy hard at work. That's what we like. Right. That is... The tank is getting there. I say the tanks. Multiple, plural. They are getting there. Oh, I didn't realise there were a couple of mechs we hadn't picked up. Might as well pick them up. Disassemble them and all that. Hello, Dagon. Speaking of trouble, how are you doing? Are you here to headbutt the microphone as well? You're quite little. You don't move it as much as Eve does. Although you headbutt with more... you headbutt with more... What's the word for it? Intensity than Eve does. She hasn't quite learnt the subtleties of the headbutt. Trevenator, you've got yourself arrested as an excuse to go and sleep in the bloody ship. At some point, we're going to take off with people in the ship without realising. Someone's just going to come on an adventure with us, completely by accident, which would be funny, but... Right, Trevenator, over here, to... I think that was your bedroom before, it's going to be now. Hey, Dagon. What's up? She's currently sat purring away on my knee. Although has now moved to the armrest. And then you're doing what Eve does. You're just circling. Because you want to get comfy, but you don't quite know how to. You can't just sit down. Eve does that. You don't really do that. You're going to headbutt my nose again. That's what she likes to do. With surprising aggression. That is her favourite go-to manoeuvre. She's just plodding around. Right. The tank's not moving yet. I think the tanks arriving first is better, because if they arrive there and there is bad things, we will have the firepower to deal with it. If this lands... I mean, we don't really have any... It's not a weaponised ship. This is just a small portable base, essentially. And I think the event that's going on is going to be pretty tough. Ricardo, I would not be in the ship if I were you. There's not much of any interest here anyway, but... You know... Currently, Dagon is just stood basically under the microphone, looking up at me, expecting attention. Fine, you can have some attention, tiny cat. Or now giving you some attention and you piss off. Well, I can't win with you. So we know how this works with cats. They want things their way and their way only. Isn't that right, Dagon? She has now wandered off. I gave her the... Apparently I met the attention quota. And she's wandered off. I presume we've hunted everything or it ran away from us. One or the other, essentially. I mean... makes sense. We have gone on a bit of a killing spree. I don't, I say I don't like... I don't want to hunt unnecessarily, but we do need to make the packaged survival meals. They are very, very important to our survival in this upcoming mission. Although I guess we could maybe shuttle in supplies of normal meals if needs must. So, yeah. Climber saying, can I place escape pods in the ship? I mean, I don't know whether you could place a shuttle within the ship. Is it like an escape thing? I don't think it quite works that way. I don't really know, though. Are we getting close to... Okay, that's still on its way. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't really know how this thing works. That's kind of the point of using this as a bit of a test mission. Yeah, we will find out as this goes on how it's all gonna behave. Cora wants to clean the ship. That's good. Get it ready for actually firing up. This is when we've wired it wrong and something blows up. It would be a very fair... I don't think we can do that, but it would be a very FailRacey way to go in this. Racing with Sky Flight Network. I think they're just someone we've traded with a lot, which is fine. I'm sure that will shoot back up as we trade more and more. Come on, we want to get rid of this pond. We will eventually get the grand, whatever you want to call it, rec room that we have that we have been craving here. Eventually, we shall get it. It's going to take a while for them things. Farming is going well. Drug production is going well. I mean, we're getting rid of one pond. We're keeping these ponds up here. Not that we've seen anybody actually using them, but... Is that not close enough? I thought it was. Damn it. Okay, that power conduit doesn't go far enough up. Like, the colonists can swim in the much bigger pond up there. Not that they're going to, but they could, if they so desired. To be fair, these ponds down here should probably go at some point. Right. We are passing... Oh no, Timmy's got sick from food poisoning as well. Oh dear. That's not what we need. What are your romance charms? Not good. Ah, chem fuel popped out of that. Cool. I mean, we know that's what those machines are supposed to do, and they will power the ship itself. Climber, where are you taking that chem fuel? Oh, you're filling the generators. That's fine. Blue-green gaming, they resub for the 20th month. A broadcast salute to you from chat. Saying, good evening. How am I doing? How are you doing? You are, I believe, one of the dogs. There we go. You are good. You are uninjured. You are well trained. You are... Your father is Batman. Your mother is Carlton. You're just kind of chilling at the base. You help carry stuff around. Always helpful. And, yeah, have been uninjured. Matthew is fully... Have we got everyone out of hospital? We have! Happy days. Happy days indeed. Oh, the tank is still going. I was expecting it to be parked up for the night. Unfortunately, it's going to have to Does it drive down there, then go across there, and then cross the water? I don't know quite how. Well, no, it's going to go down the water. We've got a boat! It's really slowed down when it's when it's got there. Amazing stuff. Lightbulb makes a good point. Could we beautify Cora to increase romance chances? I mean, in theory, we could. In fact, Cora needs new lungs. Maybe we should think about that first. Let's fix those up. But we can do that, though. I have the technology. We'll get a couple of new lungs, and while that's going on, we will beautify Cora. I think they're having a nap. They're just floating the tanks down the river. Amazing stuff. I haven't actually checked to see if this is within range. I presume it is. Yeah, I mean, it's on the edge of the range, but it will get there. That's fine. And we've got a crap ton of fuel on board. I mean, each one of these is holding 750. Plus, we've got 3,600 per pallet. We've got 1,800 there. And yeah, like we've got fuel. Fuel not the concern with the spaceship here. We've got fuel, we've got meds, we've got entertainment, we've got food, fancy food, the nice stuff is on the ship. That should keep everyone going, everyone happy and the like. Gail is no longer inspired planting, but that's fine. Is Longbow pregnant again? No. Good. Do we need... Longbow's entire goal is just to, slowly over time increase the sort of percentage of the colony that is Longbow descendants. just have the big colony of Longbow descendants. Why are you unhappy? Intense pain and really hungry. Well, yeah, okay, that'll do it. Hey! We have got a new recruit. Welcome to the colony. You will be Riccio? I think you're going to be a soldier, for sure. And guess what? To the quarry with you. You will pretty much live in the mines, as many have done before. Yeah. I mean, it's an important role in this colony. What was I going to do? I think that is everything, because I think the default policies normally work pretty well. They should be set up at least like that. Yeah, you can go sort out your gear, and then I'll sort you out a gun. Oh, Longbow. Kangaroo flagrantly disrespected Longbow's son's crafting skill. Yeah, that's a way to get yourself punched. The Longbow dynasty is... it's not one you insult. I don't really know who won that fight, to be honest with you. I think Kangaroo won the fight, although... yeah, I mean, they were both a bit injured. Nothing major. Now we're starting to produce more food than we can actually turn into meals, which is a problem. Oh, and Timmy's puked everywhere. Oh dear. Tanks have not moved yet. Right, we are going to start needing volunteers. Longbow, no cloud watching. Go to the hospital. Bloody hell. Every time. Just, yeah, get to the hospital. Actually, take care of yourself. Tanks are not moving yet. Okay, looks like I volunteer one of the captains. I mean, Kirk will definitely be going on the ship. They're one of the best soldiers we, or the few Marines we have left. I think all the other Marines are in the tank convoy. So, yeah. Oh, Dagon's back again. Hello. What are you doing? You're here for trouble. Here to be trouble. Yeah, you are. Do you want to come on the mission? Do you want a spaceship? No, probably not. Actually, of all my cats, Dagon would probably be the one that would care least about being on a spaceship. She'd be happy anywhere. As long as you get attention, you would not mind. She is just sat purring away. The tank brigade is taking its time to get there. What we'll do is we'll get the tanks there first, so it spawns the map in, so I hopefully can choose a landing zone for the ship, i.e. as far away from things as possible. Harlequin, thank you for bits saying, Director Dagon has arrived to check up on things and to get in the way. Like any good director, get in the way and cause trouble. That's how it works, right? That is Dagon's duty. Get in the way, cause trouble, generally be a nuisance. Thankfully, she is cute and she gets away with it. Aren't you? And mostly well behaved. Occasionally, you chase Eve around. Well, and then get chased by Eve. And Eve wins because Eve's like twice the size of you, 3 times the size of you. If there's a scuffle, Eve always wins. Now, what am I storing here? Dagon, can you not sit on the keyboard? Right, so if we clear all of that, and then we store berries here, I reckon that could work. Kasumi started a fight. What happened? Hammond compared Kasumi's son to a terrorist. I mean, I don't think Kasumi has a son, but you know. These colonists, honestly. Composite Bow is doing some art in the prison cell, as you do. Right. It is not long until that tank is going to be... Those tanks are going to be assaulting the enemy position. Yeah. Hopefully, it's not going to be too bad, whatever that mission actually is. Because it wants us to defend that place for quite a while, which is a bit alarming. But we will see how it goes. You're at least freeing up some space in the... What is supposed to be stored along this side? I don't actually remember. Okay, corn, but we don't have... Oh, that's where the finished meals are going. We don't have any corn. Well, we will have that soon, though. In fact, we are starting to have that now being harvested. The bison's made it into the field! Alright, tanks are about to approach their destination. I cannot believe we are literally helping an AI at the moment. This is the one time the mechs aren't trying to kill us. So I believe that's the purpose of this mission that we are going on. I just want that to get there, so that we can figure out what the hell is going to go on. There's a lot of corn there. Oh, there's so much food. This is good, though. I had worried that I didn't have enough food, and we have quashed that pretty quickly. The one thing that we do struggle with is packaged survival meals, because we don't have a way to get the meat in that we would need. for this. We'll try and make sure people aren't eating them, but... Come on, tanks. You've got to be getting... Okay, tanks are basically there. Come on, game. We can... have got there. Okay. 14 days. That is a long time. Oh, okay. This is an interesting little map. Okay. Tanks are here. Well... The good news is... Oh, there's a classic car. We've got a classic car in our base. There's a bunch of elephants over here. What are you? A jaguar? A mandrill? A bunch of animals we've never seen, because I don't normally go in the rainforest biomes. Orange tree. Cassowary. Aren't they very dangerous? I believe they are. Don't mess with cassowaries. There's tapirs and stuff. Now, the plan will be... Let's launch this ship. Although, actually, Alien makes a good point. Could we mine some... could we mine some steel and make some walls there? Sure. Why bother when I could just load this ship up with steel? I should have thought about this beforehand, to be honest with you. If we... do that as critical, we will get some people loading some crap onto there. Right. Both... Oh, what is going on with this tank? Okay, the tanks have made it. Are these aggressive? Okay. I don't think they're just going to instantly attack. So I'm going to get people out of this because they've been in the tank. Oh, have they not got the toxic build-up? Why did they? Maybe they went through a toxic area at some point. Firebird and Belisarius have just immediately decided they've seen a river, they want to go swimming. Oh, that's great. I've just seen this massive river and like, yep, I know what I must do. Tommy, where are you going? Decorating room. What are you doing? You can't walk home. Absolute muppet. Alright, please fill that with stuff. I mean, I don't think these have bedrolls, because we are going to get the ship over there quickly, or say relatively quickly. And that will hopefully, we'll give them somewhere to sleep. How many people have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 people here. Loading this up with steel is going to take a lot longer than I would have liked. Maybe we just fly it over there, because I don't want to leave people stuck for too long. 400 steel, screw it. Right. No. Noodle, you are not piloting. We need you at base. We were going to have... Wait, why is it... Okay. We've got way too many people going in this that we don't need. Right, let's just get everybody out of the ship for the moment. If we see... I say, we know Kirk will be coming with us. We want climber to pilot. In fact... Drake's piloting abilities are better. You know what? That's fine. Right. Let's just dump everybody out. We probably want one medic. I reckon we take Sakura along, may be the way to go as a medic, just in case. Who I now can't spot on the list of people. I am blind. Unless we already... What the hell is Sakura? I know they exist. I can see their name on the top bit. There they are. I don't think we can send many more because I think we've got 6. Yeah, that's all we can send because we've got 6 soldiers, and that's the amount of beds we've got. Oh, 23% chance of having a minor accident when landing the ground ship. How do I improve that? More people is better. But I won't have enough space for more people. I literally can't have more people. 23% chance, I mean, it's not a great chance. I'd like better, but I think we'll be alright here. Let's do that. This lot here are all... Well, Firebird has just gone out into the river. I'm glad you're a good swimmer and everything, because, you know, that's quite important. Everybody here is just kind of chilling. I don't know what sort of threats are going to turn up here. Oh, right, okay. So we want... to land there. If I click... Okay. The ship is away. Please let me actually have control of where this lands when it gets there. Ah! Haha! Okay, this is really quite cool. So, we can then land it. Where do I want to land the ship? I mean, I guess maybe if we land it here. Oh, it's blocked by the... Land it here, maybe? It lands a little bit on a puddle, but... it doesn't tell me off for doing this, so I'm going to say it's fine. Sorry, Cassowary, you're going to get landed on by a spaceship. And there we go. Yeah, Caleb said the ship needs it. The plan is the ship is going to stay here. That is the goal. The ship will stay here. Oh! Hello, Hedgehog. Welcome to the colony. Right, you lot. If you want to, if you're tired, you know there is like a ship now with beds in it that you can go and sleep in. And there is this thing here full of food for everybody. Plump. Everyone wants the hedgehog to be called Sonic. Okay, we can have Sonic the Hedgehog. Seems fitting, let's face it. Oh dear. Guy Incognito, thank you very much for the donation. Saying good luck with the spaceship. Well, so far everything went all right. So far everything went all right. Actually, yeah, Climber, Climber, you just didn't go on the ship. Our pilot did not report for duty, or I misclicked. I mean, quite possible I just misclicked something, but there you go. Amazing. MG, the spaceship. I love the idea. This massive grav ship can turn up and not wake people up. Like, that ship is huge. It makes a lot of noise, and it landed pretty damn close, and somehow nobody was woken up by the ship appearing. Actually, wait, hold on. What are you doing here? Hold on, we've got a stowaway. Riccio, you're not supposed to be here. Climber was supposed to be on the ship. There's been a mix-up. I'm guessing Drake flew it with Riccio on the. I don't know what's happened there. Either I've misclicked or someone was not where they were expected to be. Sorry, Climber. Thank you for the donation as well, Climber. Say, all right, Drake, prepare for launch. Begin countdown. But you didn't. You were just asleep in bed. The ship's taken off while you were having a nap. Oh dearie me. Caleb is on duty with refueling the ship. Can we? Right. Like, I'm going to like armor this up to try and make it difficult for attackers to destroy that thing. And these lot here are going to get bored. But yeah, Halogen, like I did say, there was going to end up being a stowaway on the ship. I was right. There was. Just not quite in the way I expected, but it definitely did. MG, why are you so sad? Oh, I just realised MG's on this mission and I don't have Psychite with them. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, right. MG, we might have to send our first. Right, Climber, you're going to go grab MG and bring him back. Because I keep forgetting the wasters need Psychite. So I send them on these missions. Well, MG, you did drive the tank. I appreciate your skill in driving the tank. But your need for Psychite. Like, I could send Psychite Tea in the shuttle, but why not just bring back the person that's needing it where there's a limitless supply? I haven't got any tea on the shuttle. Oh, we've made synthetic lungs for Cora. Right, so if we have Cora, if we do synthetic left lung, synthetic right lung, increase beauty. In fact, yeah, we could, in theory, send Riccio home with MG, and Climber can stay with the ship. We could do that. Alien! Oh. God's sake. Cora disrespected Alien's eloquence. That is fight number 3 for you alone today. And you don't win the fights either. That's the worst part. It's just... Well, Cora was needing an operation regardless, but still. Right, Climber. Go have some food. Or something. I don't even know what you're up to. Unloading inventory? No. Right. We're going to see if you can fly the shuttle far enough. Oh, it can't quite get to there. Now, I'm not too worried, because I can just hop it, I think. If we go there... and then we can hop to the next bit. Is the goal, at least. How is everyone doing over here? I mean, so far... Okay, shuttle has arrived. And then if we get... Steel armoured door. Place that there. We've got more than enough. Okay, so we'll just let that on. It's on cooldown. Climber's having a nap in the shuttle. That's fine. MG and Caleb are just kind of, you know, chilling out there. Okay. So we can, yeah, okay, we can just hop. With the shuttle and land there. Whoop! You know what? This makes exploring the map way nicer. Hey, Climber! Welcome to the base. You can refuel your shuttle. Caleb wants to tame a capybara. Oh, go on then. We'll see if we can. I mean, you know what? No, we'll only take one because I do not need to breed capybaras now. We'll see if someone can tame a capybara. We might as well get some oranges. There was oranges and there were bananas here, weren't there? Let's pick some of these up while we're here. We'll get these exotic fruits that we haven't seen before. Might as well do something while we're here, right? You know, we'll have this. We'll just allow all on there for now, because we're probably going to want to be storing random crap. Climber is doing good work at refueling the shuttle for taking a slightly grumpy MG home. Caleb, you're going to try and tame a capybara? Okay. Can we shove a capybara in the shuttle? If it works. I don't know if we can. Let's see. Does the capybara want some oranges? What are you using to tame it? Oh, you've brought cabbages! Oh, yes. That will surely win. The cabbages are surely too much. No, never mind. Good try, Caleb. It was worth a go. Pastry is done. Oh, Pastry, what happened to you? Jeez. Oh, you fought a lynx and very nearly died. Oh, Pastry, you absolute muppet. I mean, Viking was trying to save you, but... Oh. There's more Piastri jokes to make somewhere there, but I'm not going to bother. I mean, at least everything here seems pretty chill. If we... Okay, well, Caleb failed miserably at taming that capybara. So if we tried taming a different one... And surely we'll get one of them. And then they can go back on the... I don't care about the psychoid leaves, we've got a crap ton of them. I mean, currently, not much is... not much is going on here. I don't know what the raids are going to be like, because whether they're going to base it on the value of what crap I've got here, whether the events that are like predetermined, I don't know. Tim Hortons has successfully completed Cora's... Is Cora all healed? Synthetic lungs, and is now... beautiful. Cool. Maybe that will help Cora with the romance chances. Will we get any capybara friends? No. Kirk failed. Tommy failed. Sakura failed. The game does not want us to get capybaras. Amazing. Right, you in the shuttle. MG, you can get in the shuttle as well. I'll take that back. Right. You can, unfortunately, not quite make it home. But you can plonk down there, and then you will get back to the base. So it takes it a little bit extra time to get where it needs to go, but everybody here... Oh, Pastry... And this is exactly what happened with our Tasmanian Devils before. The problem is, when they the animals won't stay down. Like, I can't tend them when they're trying to move. Oh, you stupid Tasmanian devil. Right, that can do its thing. That's fine. They're just going to have a nap on the shuttle again, as you do. While this ship... I mean, yeah, like, this lot here are going to be fine. Like, they're just... I'm going to have them harvesting random crap. Alright, okay, launch. Back home. You can land in there. I also like that it works with, like, time zones. Like, this base is light, while over here it is, I guess, dusk. But, the sun's setting, and that's quite cool. Never really noticed it, because I've never really done much away from the base. Like, I have my home base. I don't leave my home base, for good reasons. Bad things happen when we leave our little home, and, I think pastry might already have gone. I was going to build a cemetery spot for them. Oh no, wait, Janeway's got the pastry. I mean, I hope... Please let... Oh no, Ricardo is not... Ricardo is not pregnant, damn it. No Tasmanian devils for us. Bloody hell. Right. I mean, right, with this lot over here, like, I am getting them to, I say, forage whatever food they can. They might as well. While they're over here, there's not much point doing too much further. But, like, if there is an orange tree, for example, we may as well harvest it. I could make some turret... is there any components I can see here? I don't think there's any easy to mine. I could get turrets on the ship, but... there's some over there. Yeah, I'm not really sure there's much point for turret. I mean, the turrets means I don't have to be here, but I've got two very powerful tanks that we can utilise. If need be. Okay, Apollo 13 is ready to launch again. Doesn't need to. That's all back home. We got too much steel. I need to sell some of it. Or put it somewhere. The quarry is just overflowing with steel. Our store sheds are overflowing with food. I mean, it's a great problem to have. But still, let us store some onions here. I'm not sure. Actually, we'll just clear everything else and just store them there. I'm trying to make room in the freezers for all of the crap that we've got. That's fine. Tommy, harvesting the... it's harvesting the tree. That's fine. Yeah, we will ship food over before we set off with the tanks. That's the goal. The food will be shipped back over here before we go anywhere. Might even need food to be shipped while we're on. This is a longer mission than expected. We were not really expecting to be here for 14 days. Does it say how long it's got left? It doesn't say. Do I know it's working? Oh, scan the area 30 days. Okay, I need to click on that bit. How is the temperature of the ship? Oh, quite warm. Why is that so warm? Why is that so warm? What the hell is it so warm? What is causing that? Is there a way to see what's causing that temperature? When I say like I wasn't expecting I know this mission is for 15 days. I wasn't expecting missions to be 15 days. Is probably a better way of putting it. But yeah, I don't know what's causing this ship to be so hot. I mean, we are going to need to get some AC units on this. I mean, we can toggle that off, but I don't think that's going to cool it. Annoyingly. Again, it was... Oh, the generator's causing it to get hot. Chemical generators output heat. Bugger. I don't really have a way to deal with that then. Yeah, maybe that's why we will go mine these components then. Forget gun turrets. I need to go make an AC unit for the ship. I guess if we put one, we can like vent outside. Oh, Gordon is pregnant. Okay, we have another child on the way. It's not what a long pose. Fantastic. Actually, we could, before we even get an AC, we could just get a vent. Vent. Here we go. We're going to get a couple of vents. And we have got the steel for it. Oh, right, okay, this is a raid at our home. Shut the doors. Actually, yeah, the reason why I kind of want to do some of these manually is I really don't want to accidentally shut one of the middle doors and completely screw up our whole kill box design. Now this lot here... Ooh. They are a bit of trouble. Right, Golden Piggy. Why were you not... Are you not incapable of violence? Okay, so you can drive, but you can't shoot. Halogen. Gadrius. Gunner. Paul. Taray can maybe be a gunner on that. I don't know if this is an instant attack raid. Doesn't look like it. Right, let's fire mortar shells. I mean, in the olden days, mortar shells did a lot of the work. And I mean, they have taken out 13 so far. Yeah, the vents, we can get rid of the vents when we fly back. Like, we can keep the vents on the ship. I'll worry about that later. Yeah, we can worry about the vents later. Oh, they are... Oh, I just realised we have not... restricted everyone. I shut all the doors and I forgot to restrict people. Whoop. Everybody back where you need to go. There's a couple of people that wandered quite far down here for some reason. Not sure why. The walls are not made of vaxstone. The floor is made of vaxstone. The wall is just normal steel. So that shouldn't be a problem if I remembered correctly. Here comes the rocket fire. This is about to be a bloodbath. Goodbye, a number of you. Yeah, they were beginning their assault and then they immediately changed their mind. Good work, Paul, and I don't actually know who fired. I mean, it did the job, didn't it? That was a 10,000 point raid. Lumpy here is maybe just about to limp their way out. Death 2 hours, death 3 hours, death 9 hours, although you are 76 and quite broken in general. I mean, that one there, no real war crimes, I don't think. Like, they attacked us, we retaliated with rockets. The second barrage had already been fired before they decided to retreat, and I can't suddenly cancel rockets. So, yeah, I don't think any war crimes in that one. Okay, only this person here is really worth capturing, I think. They're not amazing, but we will try and get them if we can. Do I have any doors to get out over there? I don't think I have any doors to get out over this side. We will have to open these doors up. MG, are you any good at medical? No, you're garbage at medical. Janeway, nope, nope. Who is good at medical? Longbow. If we get you to try and tend to them. Yeah, like that one there, I don't think any war crimes were committed. I think we were justified in our... I don't know if these are open or closed currently. I mean, okay, so sorted out the temperature either way. Pretty much. Oh. Okay, Longbow. Oh, Lumpy's gone down. Are you any good? Maybe. Oh, there is a door. Okay, there is a door there. I didn't realise there was a door there. You can go and try and stop the bleeding. Right. Firebird, thank you for bits, was saying. Home base is secure, comfy and cozy. Home base is happy. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Our base is pretty secure. Sweet Daddy D, thank you for bits saying. I just had a pinpoint accurate rocket strike. It was very effective. The mortars did a hell of a job initially, but yeah, the rocket artillery really did finish them off. There was no surviving that. What we also want to do is unrestrict everyone. Hey, we've got a capybara. We're gonna have to send the shuttle to go and grab the capybara. Oh, well done, Kirk. We don't need any other ones. Fantastic. Oh, they need pens. Oh, I hate dealing with them animals. They're really annoying. I was hoping they were going to, you know, not need pens, although I guess it makes sense they probably would, but still. You live long enough, we'll capture you and drag you back. I mean, do we have enough? I mean, there's no... We can absolutely go and create like a little pen in there. I'll harvest the berries while we're here. Okay, Drake. Actually, Drake, drive. Climber, shoot. All of my people are away currently, which was slightly poor timing for us. It's not likely to matter though, because once we have got this ready, you are turning up with spears, and I have a Bradley fighting vehicle. You know. I have a feeling you might break in a minute. You are stubborn. I will give you that. Really surprised they haven't like morale hasn't broken. Oh, there we go. Has now. Are you worth capturing? Not really. We should probably have a tank in a bit better position, you know, around here. There we go. Good work. Right, Tommy, you weren't exactly needed in that one. And there was a small bit of damage done to the ship. Don't put the dead body... Wait. Don't put corpses on the ship, for God's sake. We should probably dig some graves. Otherwise, we're just going to have random bodies lying about. I mean, I could just... Actually, do I even bother with that? Do I just... dump zone. Just dump corpses here. Yeah, that can just be a dump zone for corpses. It's fine. Like, I see no problems with any of this. How long do oranges keep? 14 days? Well, that's alright. They'll keep for the duration of this mission. Rat has died. Aha! Right, okay. So we've cut this down. Because what I was going to do was make a wooden fence. Like, we will have more than enough of that. And then wait, made of steel? I think it made of wood. Put that in there. Where is it? Animal gate. Sure. Put that there, then we'll put the capybara in that bit. We shall be okay. How is everyone doing over here? Round is amazingly still alive. You've not had a good death, my friend. It has been, yeah, pretty grim, that one. Dylan, longbow, good work. Neither of those two are amazingly high resistance. Both of them will survive. Oh, you've got a surrogate liver rather than a synthetic one. You've lost an ear. That was the Normanton. That's how Normanton has done, yeah. Some damage up there. I mean, look, we know how devastating that rocket artillery is. We've got one of them, and we can do that. Honestly, I mean, I don't think I'm going to call the slave ship today on this one. I think we've got... Have we... like, if one turns up, I don't know if I need that many more people. We've got more resources than I know what to play do with. We've got so many resources. I don't actually know what I'm going to do storage-wise. I need more storage. So much more storage is needed. Do I have any fancy floors I can make out of here? Right, let's... I'm literally finding ways to burn steel at the moment. And this is not going to even be that much steel regardless. Hey Dagon, how are you doing, Trouble? If we chuck a security door in here, does it need power? Maybe. Although we can run power line into it. We can start building this panic room. We've never needed it yet, but is probably a good idea. I think everyone is unrestricted. Don't worry. Yeah, they are. Oh, Belisarius is throwing a... Oh, they're throwing a party, you know. You know what? You got to keep spirits up, right? This is a... you know, it's a difficult time. Not a difficult time, but, like... No enclosed pens. This is an enclosed pen. Oh, does it need a proper gate, maybe? Ah, okay, no, I think we need that there instead. Never mind. Dagon is currently stood on top of my chair, the back of my chair. Like, it does kind of make sense though. Like, this lot here would throw a party on their spaceship because it's like, you know, this is quite a stressful. I say a stressful time. It might be not quite right, but like, it's quite an intense mission they're going on. We've never really had people do this before. So why not have a nice, you know, make the most of your time away. I say that, like, it's not like they're really stranded out here, because we can literally just shuttle over supplies if ever we need anything. Like, I'm probably going to need to shuttle over some food for them, because, yeah, they've already gone through all of that. Or they will go through all of that real quickly. Right. Oh, why is that full of corn? Folks, why have you filled the shuttle up with corn? I have questions. I have really big questions. It's so weird. Climber, was it you? Did you fill the ship with corn? I don't know why you would have done, but did you? Oh, bloody hell. Alright, meals. Vegetarian meals. I mean, if we were to ship 200... Right, don't say any of that. I want to load 200 normal meals into there. Oh, the party has finished. Amazing stuff. Well, you know, it's all good. They're busy. Oh. Oh, the capybara has made its way in here anyway. Hey, okay. Capybara is set. Well, that's cool. We have a pet capybara. I mean, we've got 8 components. The fuel situation is absolutely fine. I mean, we've got a crap ton of it. Just keeping all the machines powered. Oh no. Okay, thankfully that's fine. They're not important. If your legs gets too bad, we'll just cut it off. That though is going to be it for this evening's adventures of Rimworld. Our ship is working. The mission currently seems to be going pretty smoothly. We defeated this first wave of attackers. The tanks did what they needed to. I mean, honestly, the people on their own would probably have dealt with them if we really needed. But the tanks just made life a million times easier for us. Oh, lemons. Let's go harvest that while we're here. Is there an injured team? I don't know. We've found new animals. We've made friends with new animals. And, yeah. All is good so far. All is good. We will, next time out, we will try and return our capybara. Try and load it on the shuttle, I think. We'll bring some food over to the ship. Oh wow, you've got many infections going on. It's not ideal. I mean, you did get rocket artilleried. Yeah, we did have a pretty nasty raid that we had to be careful of. Blue Moon Corporation doing their usual, causing problems. We never like that. But yeah. Other than that, we have done fairly well. The Avenger is ready to launch again. Well, it's not going to launch for a while. We've still got 12 days. I guess this will be probably going on. I don't even know if that'll be finished by next stream. Depends on how quickly how much I fast forward the game. I hope the thing we get from this is really worth it, because this feels like a lot of effort. But anyway, that is going to be it for this evening. I do thank you all very much for watching, as ever. Those who donated, those who subscribed, I am very much appreciative, of course. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. And, of course, yeah, thank you all for spending your Wednesday evening here with us, messing around with the spaceship and getting everything working. I will not be streaming on Friday. I think it's very, very unlikely. However, we should still be streaming on Saturday and Sunday. We've got a special stream. Oh, Caleb. You Muppets. You had a fight on the... You two morons had a fight on the ship. Kirk's got injured and gone for a swim. What started this one? Kirk compared Caleb to a woodpecker. Honestly, I'm not even sure that's much of an insult. Woodpeckers are cool. But I digress. Yeah, I've got a special stream for you on Saturday. So I hope you will be able to join for that one. I mean, this time next week, it will be... I don't know when Rimworld will be next, because next week... I'm going to say this now because you people watching currently are the ones most likely to be watching. Next week, though, of course, it will be the live Survive the Hunt. So there may be a bigger gap with Rimworld, just so that you are aware. Yeah, basically. In fact, it might be a couple of weeks until there is Rimworld, because I'm just looking at the calendar, loaded the calendar up now. It may end up on like a random day some point. Depending on when I'm around, because it won't be next week, live Survive the Hunt. It probably won't be the week after, because that's New Year's and I have everyone round, filming crew round at mine. So it might end up on a random day of the week at some point over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a little bit messed up. I've only just seen the calendar and the and the timing of things. So yeah, just so you are aware. It might be a little while until we continue our Rimworld adventures, but there will be plenty of other streams going on for you to enjoy before we come back to this wonderful place. That, though, is going to be it from me. Of course, thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.